Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In this video we will be playing Pidgeotto Control in 2020. This is very strange to many of you, as Pidgeotto Control has been out of the meta for a very long time, but thanks to a list posted by Danny Altavilla or whatever his name is on Limitless TCG, I've played some games and it has been pretty good. Let's go over the list. What's really interesting is that he plays 4 Oranguru instead of the normal 3. So we start and hit Oranguru more often. 1 of Ditto to evolve into Magneton, or Pidgeotto later on into the game. 1 Absol to help us stick basics in the active. 1 Dedenne just in case we get stuck. The 1/1 Magnemite Magneton line. Notice that we play the one that is protected on the bench. We play this just to be able to access Surge, Jesse, and James Mars in one turn. It's also really good to force our opponent to take a prize card. In the Cinccino Mill matchup, we have one of Girafarig for the Cinccino Mill matchup, or Mewtwo matchup. 1 of Articuno. It could be 2, but in his list he only played 1, just to get rid of energy from our opponent's Pokemon. Cold Crush GX, discard all energy from both active Pokemon. Really sturdy attack. 2 Chip Ice Axes, 4 Hammers, 3 Custom Catchers, and there's nothing really too special about the list. A note can be 1 of Palpad. I feel like you could play 2 just in case you prize 1, and we do play Team Yellgrunt just to help stall ADP and buy some more turns for us while we set up. And yeah, that's the list, and let's get cracking into some games. So some matchups that you want to see, it looks like we're playing against Malamar, just spell tag Mally, because there is no electric sign on our opponent's deck. And normally with this deck we do want to go second, because we want to start researching as soon as possible and getting rid of our hand and start drawing cards and thinning our deck to where we can constantly resource management and get our opponent into a hand lock. So it doesn't look like we have the strongest hand here. They start Jirachi, which is really good for them. So we do want to get that Absol on the bench soon. It looks like this Quick Ball will be going into a Dedenne GX. They grab a Cynthia, so we know they have a draw supporter next turn. There's an escape board, okay. And just a pass from our opponent. So we do have a Pokegear, so we're gonna try and see if we can get a research. We do. So this Quick Ball, we have some options here. We can get rid of Crushing Hammer. We won't be playing it. So do we want to get Absol, or do we want a Magnemite? We do. Magneton is in deck, which is really good for us. We prized 1 Pidgeotto. We have all of our customs. I'm not sure what we prize. This happens quite often. We must have prized just the 1 of. So I think we just go for the app. Well, they're not guaranteed an attack next turn, so we're not really pressured. So we will just go for the Pidgey. And here we will just research this hand away. We really don't need any of that for now. Let's see what we can find. We get it. Another Pidgey. We get Oranguru. We can attach Retreat to Guru. And just pass turn for us. Pretty strong start. Unfortunately, our opponent can indeed attack with Mew and Baby Blacephalon, a Shrine. this is looking like to be a very unorthodox Malamar deck. But any Malamar deck should be playing Mew and oh, this is Beheeyem, not Malamar. Okay, this makes more sense. So item lock, it's a bit harder for us to deal with. These are both really annoying decks, so this could potentially be the Roxy. There is the Roxy. Oh no, this is not an ideal matchup because they can just kill our Pidgeottos. So let's Pokegear here. We do find the Faba, which is good. So we will Faba the Jirachi to hopefully leave it in the active for longer. Don't need to bench the fourth Pidgey, and here we will Resource Management back in Research, Faba, and Beleva. Because all of these are items, and we're not really going to use items as soon as they get that item lock up. So this is looking to be a really annoying matchup. But in the very end, we should be okay. A consideration for this deck could... okay, so they're gonna put 1 damage counter everywhere. That's really good for us that it's not 2. So in case they get, let's assume they get 2 more Roxies and discard more Weezings, and every single time it's 2 damage counters, we can just Beleba off some Pidgeys to make sure our opponent doesn't take too many prize cards, which is just another really good thing about Beleba and Bryson Man in this deck, is that it can help get rid of your bench. So our opponent does have that Beheeyem up. Let's see if they can pull off the Mysterious Noise this turn. We shouldn't have to worry too much about not being able to deck them out, as we do play Beleba and Bryson Man, and they will be trying to take prize cards. Quick Ball, not a bad top deck. We can get rid of Pidgey. We can go for the Absol, meaning this Jirachi could potentially be stuck in the active. So I guess that can be our game plan, really, just to stick something in the active while getting rid of resources from our opponent, as well as getting rid of Pidgeys from our bench when they become 2 damage. So here we can just play Chip Ice Axe. That's fine. I feel like giving them Quick Ball is probably the best option here. We don't want to give them Weezing or a triple. So here, this hand's not that good. Pokegear won't really do much. Do we even really want a Resource Management? I guess we do. So we will get back in Research, Palpad and Ordinary Rod. Or no, we can get back Magneton. Yeah, that's fine. Our opponent seems to be having a slow start, which is a great thing. So again, once they do get down to 1 damage counter or even 2 damage counters on our Pidgeys, we do want to here's another shrine. We do want to get rid of them using Beleba and Bryson Man's second effect. So here it looks like they do have a Roxy in their hand. I wonder how much Switch our opponent actually plays. I haven't taken a look at this list yet. So they could actually pull out a knockout on our Rangaroo if they do get a Switch and a triple, which can be really bad for us. Let's just hope they don't get it here. They're not playing down the cards here, so I'm starting to think they whiffed, but anything is possible, really. Our opponent is having a very slow start, which is really good news for us. They aren't down any lure balls yet, so we do have to watch out for that. There is the Jirachi, a Stellar Wish ability. Let's see what they grab. They grab a Mysterious Treasure. That is not a Switch Escape Board triple. They do evolve into Beheeyem. There is a doll. It's not really useful. And a pass from our opponent means we have another turn to ourselves. Let's Pokegear. Mars feels alright right now. because we don't really want to clump our deck up more by shuffling these in. Let's just hope we get some Pidgeottos. Those don't look like Pidgeottos to me. Just have to research management back in Mars, Pokegear, Rod. And it looks like we are stuck right now, but our opponent is not having much going for them either, which is good news for us. And we do have Veleba and Bryson Man in our hand in case we need to get rid of some Pidgeys from our bench to make sure our opponent can't take some prizes. So yeah, that is a great thing. There's the mysterious treasure. Gonna get rid of Oricorio. Was that a Weezing? It was a Weezing. There is the Roxy. Do they have? Okay, so this is the turn we probably want to Beleba and get rid of their potential knockouts on our bench. So we really need to draw into something fast. Our opponent is getting set up. We do play Stamp, so we can stamp our opponent down once they take some prize cards. And yeah, there's another doll, not a switch, so they could again potentially whiff this turn. There's an ordinary rod for probably some more Weezings. Awesome, they whiff again. There's a recycle energy, so we are going to do the Beleba combo. Rather unfortunate discarding 3 cards from the top of our decks, but it has to be done. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna get rid of Hammers and probably Articuno. We don't really need those in this matchup. We get rid of. We do get rid of. Those are some pretty good cards. Rather unfortunate. We did from them. We got rid of 2 triples and an escape board. So this is looking really good for us. We will get rid of 2 Pidgeys. Sorta sucks, but it's fine. Attach Recycle to Oranguru. Resource management back in Pidgeotto, Pidgey, and probably a research. Yeah, feels fine. So let's just hope our opponent does not have their 4th Roxy. That Beleba was really good for us, so it looks like they are gonna be able to knock out our Pidgey, but that is fine. They only take 1 prize card. So it was a really good thing that we used Beleba's second effect to get rid of the Pidgeys from our bench, but we're still dead drawing, so this one is not looking too great. Look, so there is a mysterious treasure from our opponent. Can they find a switch and triple combo this turn is the major question. If they do, we're in trouble. But if they don't, we're sitting good. It doesn't look like they play that many switches, which is really good for us. They have to play hard switches, otherwise they won't be able. There is a Palpad for more Roxies. Oh, they do need a Cynthia so they don't deck themselves out. There is a Pokegear. Get some to Cynthia. Does their deck not play Switch? Did they? Okay, that's an excellent draw. So here we will Surge. I don't really feel a need to play Jesse and James. They have such a big hand anyways. So we will just research our hand away and hope to find some more stuff. Magnemite does not protect from Roxy, but that is okay and fine by me right now. We do want to get rid of. We don't want to get rid of Stamp. That can be useful later on. We want Magneton right now. So it's looking like the Water Energy, which is okay. And there's the concession from our opponent. It looks like they did not have what it took. Looks like they either prized a switch or just didn't play switch and they were locked out from the game. And that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it. If you did, hit the subscribe button and hit the post notification bell so you can get notifications whenever I upload videos. And yeah, this is Pidgeotto Control by Danny from Limitless TCG. Really good player. Link will be in the description to his article on this deck. He can probably give more insight than I can. But yeah, other than that, stay safe and have a great day, guys. Peace.